Hey, what's up, everybody? So I got asked a question, and we usually get this as being mgtow, someone, I don't want to say prominent, but the prominent theme in a lot of what I post is mgtow related. And so naturally, you're going to get hate or you're going to get questions. And one of the questions I get a lot, and for women and men who don't get it, is what is mgtow? And it's many different things to many different people. If you ask, if you question any individual mgtow who claims to be mgtow, they'll tell you that they'll probably give you an answer different from me. But the Wikipedia article or page on it, super spot on. And one of the things I'm glad what made it spot on for me is that it said, and I'm paraphrasing, that mgtow isn't synonymous with the anti-feminist movement or the men's rights movement. Because I'm not a men's rights activist. I'm not an anti-feminist. I'm more like a feminist I'm indifferent to it. Like, it doesn't affect my life in a sense to where I need to be anti-feminism or anti-feminist. Like, they can go kick rocks. But I feel that way about most people. I feel that the same way I feel about feminists, the same way I feel about the men's rights activists. Because it's all gynocentrism. mgtow is anti-gynocentrism. That's pretty much it. We're anti-gynocentric, and we don't get married. You can't be married and be a mgtow. You can't be married to a woman. So I get why people are something like, oh, it's gay then. There's probably some gay mgtow, but most gay men have no reason to be anti-gynocentric because women are the ones putting on for gay men the most. They're bedfellows in an ironic twist of wording, but mgtow is different for different men. Like, for me, I became a mgtow because I wasn't anti-feminist as much as I wasn't against feminism as much as I was against traditionalism. That's the one thing I've never really got along with, just because I'm not trying to protect anybody. Like, that's my thing. That's kind of where I draw the line at as far as for me. I was never really like, oh, feminism, bad feminism is making women do all this. Like, no. Once you understand female nature, you just realize that feminism is just a part of gynocentrism. As Barbarossa said, and I've said plenty of times, feminism is just gynocentrism politicized. That's it. That's literally it. It's just people wanting to enact laws to help women. And that's fine. If I was a woman, I'd be super gynocentric. So I'm not even mad at women for being gynocentric. And I used to get mad at dudes for being like that, but I'm not mad at dudes for being like that because most guys they can't be mgtow. Because going up against their whole biological nature of there's a pretty woman and I need to do whatever I can to make her happy because vagina. Alright, whatever. Do you? If you want to blow money on expensive dates and expensive gifts, nigga, that's not my money. Do what you want to do. Whatever floats your boat. Now, I'm not going to, if you start shitting on other men just for vagina, I'm going to laugh at you. Because if you're just doing shit to make a woman happy, hey, that's all you. But if you're shitting on a guy to do it, you're really losing. Because you're not getting respect. Like, you're a lapdog. Like, why would you allow yourself to be someone's slave in that sense? Mentally, not physically being a slave. Some dudes really want to be a slave. But that's all well and good. But the tenets of mgtow is you can't be married to a woman, and you can't. That's pretty much it. Like, that's the thing. You can't be married to a woman, and you can't be a feminist because you're gynocentric. Because you're completely gynocentric. No one's against mgtow's dating. I date. I've been in long-term relationships. While I've been mgtow. Barbarosa's in a long-term relationship, but he has a girlfriend from last I heard, and he's mgtow. A lot of mgtow still date, but the thing where people get confused with what mgtow is that is that they think, most people, if you're not propping up women, you're seen as a woman hater. So mgtow get that. And are there mgtow, and I've said this before, are there mgtow that hate women? Yeah. There is. Like, there is. Are there mgtow who don't hate women? Yeah, most of us don't hate women. But people misconstrue understanding female nature and going against our set biology to want to protect and provide for women as hate. Like, oh, you just must hate women. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I don't care if you feel that way, but hey, whatever floats your boat, my G. And people get mad at that and don't understand, well, why do you hate women? I don't personally hate women. I can't tell you why another mgtow hates women if he says he hates women. Hey, I can't. And I think people want to confuse us with feminists and men's rights movement because, one, they confuse our philosophy as a movement. There's no group consensus on what is and what isn't. There's infighting in between within mgtow. Some mgtow are anti-traditionalists, some mgtow are anti-feminists. Like, it's a philosophy. Like Christianity, it's a religion, but there's Presbyterians, Episcopalians, Baptists, First Baptists, Southern Baptists, Mormons. Like, there's different ways to skin this cat, but we're not a gender political group. It's just a gender group. And once you get past the red pill rage stage of it, and you start watching, and you start going through your own path as mgtow. Like, it's like getting to college. Once you get to college, all right, what are you going to do now that you're here? Once you say you've taken the red pill and you're going to be mgtow, how are you going to use this for yourself? Because each man has his own path to go. That's why it's called going your own way. It's so many different things. I use it as self-improvement. Since I become mgtow, I become less judgmental. I become less emotional. That's because that's just part of me. I become more secure in myself and my masculinity and who I am and who I want to be as a person. And so, with that, I try to tell people we're not a monolith. We don't always agree on the same things. We can discuss it, and we'll go through our own paths the way we go through it. But it's not woman hate. At least that's not one of the tenets. One of the tenets is not that you hate women. None of the tenets that you hate traditionalism. None of the tenets that you hate feminism. All it is that you don't get married to a woman and you aren't gynocentric. That's it. That's literally that's it. That is the base of it. That is the pillar. That is it. You know? And you can't be a woman. It's called men going your own way. Like, we don't need women in the philosophy. And they try like, I'll be a woman going my own way. That's cool, but there's no point. Like, all the benefits in society, as far as socially, you get. And that's all it is. And I think mgtow actually treat women as equals. Like, no, you can protect yourself. No, you can pay for your own shit. No, I'm not going to marry you, so if shit fails, you can take out my shit. That's just how it is. I'm out. Peace.